Oh my god, it's your boy Young Ra. I'm here with some NBA 2K gameplay. As you can see, I'm just playing with a bunch of randoms right now. We at Old Town. As you can see, I'm just changing my clothes, trying out new jump shots. The jump shot I was using this game was Stephen Curry. I had just came from the right, and that jump shot was pretty wet. I scored 35 points at the right, grabbed 9 boards. I'm starting to get used to playing with my small forward again because on my grind at Legend 1, I was really, just grinding with my center, just grabbing rebounds, getting my teammate graded like that. But, I guess this is really working for me. So my topic for today is actually squads. And I say squad because, people they tend to say that word squad, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't know if it the way I feel is like anybody else, but it's just like I hate when people like I don't want to say hate because hate is a strong word, but like I really dislike when people say, "Oh, this is my squad," or "What squad you jacking," or we cash team, we money gang, any of them type of squads, you know what I mean? Because then they eventually turn up into gangs and all of that. And some people don't be ready, nobody really be about that life. And I guess I could just give you a little story real quick of something that happened to me recently. So I have to say this about my 7th grade. I was in 7th grade at the time, and we had, everybody was making squads. You had FTB, you had MG, you had Cash Team, and you had those different games. Well, those are squads at the time, quote unquote. And I was in this squad called Cash Team, and we was just regular people. We was just chilling, we was having fun. We stayed out till like 7, 8 o'clock at night. We can't go home. We be on Facebook, all of that stuff. All that good stuff. And there was one particular day. All these people talking about, oh, we heard that Cash Team is a gang and all of that. And people usually was looking to me in that school. They was looking at me as one of the fighters. Because you couldn't really talk about a fight in that school without including my name, which is, I guess you could say, to other people was seen bad. And you know what, like, it was just my mechanism of self-defense, and I don't know if I just chose to do it in the wrong way, but you know what, I had to fight. Sometimes I just couldn't avoid it. And one time, I would say, like in my 6th grade year, I had a fight and I had to get kicked off my basketball team. But that's for a different story time. So, this 7th grade year, they like, "Oh, you in the gang? What you finna do? Like, y'all gonna fight anybody?" And they basically asking me and a couple other my other friends, and we was just confused, like, where y'all get these accusations from of us being a gang. And I was mainly confused because I'm like, I could fight for myself, but I'm not trying to fight if I don't have to, cause that's just stupid. You know what I mean? Like, that's not thinking. Like, I could potentially endanger myself and anybody around me who hangs with me. Like, saying if like somebody had beef with me and they like, "Yo, I want to fight you," and I see you got somebody else with you, so we just gonna jump you. And that's, I ain't want to bring that to anybody, so I had to nip that in the bud real quick. And that same day, we all went to the park. We went to this park that we like to go to and play ball at. And this particular park, it has some fighting groups and squads, or what people would call gangs now. They was fighting and jumping people. But we wasn't really too worried about that, because we was Cash Team. We was just a group of friends. Well, that's what we thought it was, but to other people, they thought we was a gang. But like, I guess it was this other gang called MG, and one of my cool bros, he was in MG, and these dudes had walked up to my squad, and I had to go at that time. If I was there, I probably would have been fighting too. But when this MG gang came up, they was basically talking to my friends like, yo, y'all cool with FTB, which was another group of friends that ended up turning into like somewhat of a gang. But they had approached my friends, because I was like, I had to go, because at the time, I was a busy kid. Like, if as soon as I came from school, I went home. I wasn't really into homework like that, to be honest with you. Like, at the time, I wasn't really doing homework. But when I went home, I still had stuff to do, or the stuff that I wanted to do. So, I had went home, and my friends had told me, these dudes had approached us and was asking where we from. And, I was like, alright. So, they walked up to us, and they was basically like, well, who y'all cool with them? And one of my friends had said, yeah, they was, and I guess they jumped them. And that's what basically it had became into. But if you want to see part 2 to this video, leave a like, leave a comment. I will be uploading the part 2 to this video. Alright, and I will have a second gameplay. Well, I'm out, bro.